Friedrich Nietzsche's profound quotes inspire individuals to question norms, embrace struggles, and embark on a journey of self-discovery. They encourage us to tap into our inner strength, challenge conventions, and become architects of our own destinies. Let Nietzsche's insights motivate and guide us on the path of personal growth and self-realization. Without music, life would be a mistake. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. Without struggle, there is no progress. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. There are no facts, only interpretations. He who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. The thought of suicide is a powerful solace. By means of it, one gets through many a bad night. To predict the behavior of ordinary people in advance, you only have to assume that they will always try to escape a disagreeable situation with the smallest possible expenditure of intelligence. When one has finished building one's house, one suddenly realizes that in the process, one has learned something that one really needed to know in the worst way before one began. All truly great thoughts are conceived while walking. To do great things is difficult, but to command great things is more difficult. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. The demand to be loved is the greatest of all arrogant presumptions. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies, but also to hate his friends. In truth, there was only one Christian, and he died on the cross. No one can construct for you the bridge upon which precisely you must cross the stream of life, no one, but you yourself alone. When one has a great deal to put into it, a day has 100 pockets. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule. One should die proudly when it is no longer possible to live proudly. Without forgetting, it is quite impossible to live at all. Every deep thinker is more afraid of being understood than of being misunderstood. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Love is blind, friendship closes its eyes. I assess the power of a world by how much resistance, pain, torture it endures, and knows how to turn to its advantage. There are no eternal facts, as there are no absolute truths. A subject for a great poet would be God's boredom after the seventh day of creation. The doer alone learneth. Character is determined more by the lack of certain experiences than by those one has had. One often contradicts an opinion when what is uncongenial is really the tone in which it was conveyed. The world itself is the will to power and nothing else. And you yourself are the will to power and nothing else. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Talking much about oneself can also be a means to conceal oneself. No victor believes in chance. Is life not 1,000 times too short for us to bore ourselves? The measure of a person's greatness lies in their ability to embrace contradictions and find harmony within them. Whatever is done out of love occurs beyond good and evil. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. You must be ready to burn yourself in your own flame. How could you rise anew if you have not first become ashes? Blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better, even of their blunders. In the depths of winter, I found within me an invincible summer. Embrace the uncertainty, for it holds the potential for growth and discovery. True strength lies not in overpowering others, but in mastering oneself.